Effect Radio hit Lakeland in 1972. It hasn't stopped rocking around the clock tower to this day, with broadcasting on campus, internet, and more. Be sure to keep listening to Breakers and live at livestream.com/lakeeffect.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
Every friend has got a friend in mind, 'cause I've had more than a little time. So it's on your mark, get ready, set. But I know my heart's not ready yet. I can walk into a room without you, and I don't get drunk and talk about you. So I guess I learned to live without you. I just don't know how to love without you. She don't have to look just like you. No, her eyes don't have to be that blue.
Hello?
Oh, it's not alive.
Okay,
Yay.
hang on.
You know when mic 3 is on, all things can still be heard.
I know. I just didn't want to cough directly into the microphone.
Oh, man.
Well, welcome back, guys.
And it's funny. I think fate told us to keep our show time the same because it's 3 o'clock.
Well, I got mixed up because I thought we're only going to 4 today, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just going till 4.
So, for everyone who was here before and remembered us, we are back again with last year actually, all year, we were 3 to 5, whatever. And this year, we're going to change the time around a little bit, but everything else is going to be the same pretty much. It's still going to be whatever, and we're still going to have great music for you guys and random guests pop up, and
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Like today, it's show 1 and we already have a random guest. I love it.
It's totally random. Even I had no idea, which is usually how it happens.
I gotta keep it on the DL.
Yeah. Doesn't tell me anything, which is great because I have a surprise for you too. I already went ahead and have music queued up for like the next 3 weeks.
Yes!
So
That's so much less searching that I have to do. I'm so happy. You can't hear me? Oh, okay, there he goes.
all right. So should we introduce our guest or just let her sit awkwardly in the corner?
We
for a
should
while?
introduce our guest, please. I prefer self-introductions because I'm terrible with names. And I only hear it twice, so I don't remember. This is the benefit of random guests. You get to meet new people. So, for our listeners out there who don't know who you are, can you please tell them your name, what you're doing at Lakeland, and why you chose to be here at this wonderful school of education? I got paid to say that.
You wish.
I do.
Actually, when I'm on air, I don't give out my real name.
Oh,
Okay. So what is your
stage name.
My stage name is Kit Kat Kitty.
very cute?
I've been here since 2008, actually.
Oh.
I do have a radio show, but it has been taking a very long vacation currently. It's called the Way Too Random Show because everything is just random.
What? So
What?
you got It's
Very
Whatever
similar.
and Way Too Random. You're meant to be here. That's what that is. This is always great.
You know what we forgot? We forgot that we have an introduction music now.
Oh my god, that's right. We do have an intro song. Can you show people our new intro song?
I can play it for you guys. I'm gonna turn the mics off so that there's not so much static and you guys can hear it. So, this is the instrumental version. because if you clean up the real version, it loses something. So we'll post the regular version with lyrics and everything on the Facebook page, but here's the instrumental version for right now.
Can't even go after that part. Oh man, well, it's so loud. I like it. Well, it's officially like day 2 of this new semester. People are rushing, trying to get books in the morning. Everybody's fighting over parking spaces, and like all kinds of other craziness is going on.
So far, I haven't seen anything too crazy in the parking lot.
Oh,
it's going to be.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
I've seen some craziness, just not even in the parking lot.
I've seen some craziness outside the parking lot.
On the campus.
On campus.
Yeah.
Like,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is mostly to the boys and girls. Dress code does exist in the real world. You come to school to learn. This is not the ultimate fashion week. This is not, who looks like the best hoochie mama.
I will say, though, it's going to get worse from here. Because I always like the first week back to school. The first couple weeks, but especially the first week, because everyone's like, they go back to school shopping.
They look good.
Shoes, your purse, everything looks good. And then, by the second and third week, you kind of like, it's the same people, who cares? And then you're in your pajamas and you have your hair on top of your head.
Now, I'll say this, for back to school shopping, it's cool to buy yourself the nice clothes. But at the same time, when you're buying clothes, I tend to think about the whole, what would my mother say if she saw me in this in public?
What would my grandmother say?
Yeah, actually, forget mom. What would grandma say?
Plus, you're at a community college. For example, you've got other kids' parents going to school here.
Right.
And grandparents.
They see that.
You could have your aunt going to school here and not know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you think about, not just the impression that you're giving off to other people's parents and grandparents, but your teachers. If your teacher sees you, when you're wearing
scantily clad clothing,
what are they going to think of you? They might think poorly of you, and that could affect, and that's not really going to affect your grade, but it just might affect, their willingness to help you, and they're going to say, oh, maybe you're, that you're not as serious as a student.
It forces you to try harder.
Right.
If you come in and you look like that hoodlum kid because you feel like, oh, well, I'm from Cleveland, I came from the streets, all right, I don't sag my pants when I'm here. You may see me outside, fine, boxers out. Here is when you're supposed to be molding yourself into what society would consider a respectable adult. A respectable adult doesn't show half of their body 90% of the day, especially when it's cold outside. I shouldn't come up and then be confused because I see a girl in booty shorts and it's freaking cold and rainy outside. It's cold and rainy. Wear pants. Wear boots.
But the thing that, like, I guess maybe it's like a girl thing to flirt. I'm not good at doing that. But you see, like, oh, I'm cold, and you're hanging out with a guy you like. Maybe he gives you his sweatshirt or his jacket or whatever, and it's cute. If you are wearing short shorts and it's snowing outside and you just have like shorts and a tank top on, or you're not dressed properly,
don't complain about the
don't
cold.
complain about it. And guys, I don't know.
Stop,
I don't want to say like don't give girls your coat like that your coat, but don't fall for it.
Yeah, stop falling coy to these thoughts. Kanye West said it best. She ain't really bad. She's a photo thought. I mean, she takes really nice pictures in those horrible choice of clothing. And some dudes may like it. I mean, I like it. I ain't even gonna sit here and say, try and bash women on their moments when they try to look, quote unquote attractive. But save looking attractive for somewhere where you'll be noticed. You're not gonna be noticed appropriately in school. You're just gonna look like an idiot, and
people won't take you seriously.
Yeah, they're gonna label you in ways that you're not gonna be comfortable with. This is college. People are harsh.
This is not a runway. This is not a fashion runway.
It's not even
you
fashion
are not
runway.
a model.
I've seen girls. I saw a
True.
couple girls today, and they looked really cute. They had their heels on. They had their purse. They
Right?
had,
They look really cute.
They look really cute, and that's fine because they were dressed appropriately.
Right.
So if you want to dress up and you want to pretend that you're on a fashion show, that's fine as long as you're dressed appropriately.
Right. If you really like showing off that much, just buy a dress.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of really cute dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to say, I was in the bathroom, I was washing my hands, and this girl came out of the stall, and she was wearing this really cute red and black plaited dress, and I'm just like, God damn, that's a cute dress.
Yeah,
Where the hell did she get that dress?
That's what I'd be saying. I'd be like I feel for me, it's more attractive to see a girl who can look good classy than a girl who can look good trashy.
Yeah, if you look classy and good, you're gonna get somewhere. But if you're trashy, you're not gonna make it. I'm sorry. You're gonna be a hoochie mama.
Right.
And that's how people are going to treat you. And they talk about, like, they call it slut shaming or whatever.
Yeah.
And they talk, well, don't bash girls for, showing their bodies and dressing like that.
And being creative.
It's not being creative if your butt is hanging out of your shorts. That's not being creative.
It's not creative.
That's not showing a personal style.
Right.
That's being trashy.
It's not creative when you're wearing super short shorts and a see-through crop top that's not even covering your stomach, that's barely even covering your chest, and I can see your bra straight through it.
Yeah, now see, I've seen things, if you take a corset, some form-fitting jeans, and a pair of, sensible shoes or boots, and throw on, some kind of little over jacket, doesn't even have to be a full jacket, that's a nice outfit. That's a nice outfit that is hot.
That is
You
hot.
can take things from that you think are sexy or hot or whatever, and as long as you wear them, one at a time, and you mix them with other things that are sensible, then you can still wear them. But don't put them all together, because then you look gross. This is the week of first impressions. If you went into a classroom, everyone's going into the classrooms and seeing their teachers for the first time, and they're seeing you for the first time.
You may want to turn off the card computer.
If you went into your classroom and your teacher was dressed like that, you wouldn't take them seriously.
Definitely not. That's a good way to point it. That's a good way to put it. If
I would not take my teachers seriously if I saw them dressed like that. Did you roll out the bar?
Right. Welcome to Intro to Business. I'm wearing a tank top, some swim shorts, and a pair of flip-flops. Let's learn. No, I don't.
Are you doing the walk
you
of
don't
shame?
know
Are you
anything
late for
about
work?
business. That's the first thought you get. You see that guy in flip-flops, some swim shorts, and a tank top. He knows nothing about business. He knows surfing. He definitely knows surfing. He may be from Ohio, but he knows surfing. That guy's got it. You wouldn't believe it. No matter what he said at that point in time, he could have told you that how to multiply your equity. He could have said, if you sell this at this exact time, you can get $4 billion out of it, and then you'll be able to put it in here, and then you can make $8 million out of it. You wouldn't believe it.
You're
like,
not
this-
going to take him seriously.
Right.
He's wearing flip-flops. I can see your feet, sir. I'm not taking financial advice from you.
Right. You obviously can't buy socks or shoes. I totally agree.
If that's how you made so much money by saving money on socks, like, good for you, but I'm not going to go that way.
Right.
So,
I like my feet warm in the winter.
yes. So, that was our friendly public service announcement. Dress appropriately, please. In addition to that, as a reminder, because I didn't remember that you had to do this, your student ID will expire soon. So if you were a student last semester and you had one, they last for a year. So if they go from August to August, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
if you have an ID from 2014 to
To
2015,
2015,
it is going
So
to expire.
That's why I haven't been able to work out.
yes.
I've been trying to figure this out for the longest. I'm like, dude,
And
my ID is not working.
If you have an ID from
You
being
can-
a student, go to the library
or go to the gym.
or go to the gym, and it's free. The first one. If you lose it, it's $5 to replace it.
Yeah.
But if you have yours and it's not working, and you're a student enrolled here and you were enrolled last semester, just go get a new one.
Yep, free. Also,
free.
if you ride Lake Tran, don't let them destroy your old one because Lake Tran takes a while in changing their system from the old IDs to the new IDs. So you want to keep your old IDs so
Yeah.
then you can still be able to take the bus for free. Otherwise, Lake Tran will make you pay.
I had no idea, and I'm on this show.
There's we have surprises for you too. No, there's a sign up in the library that says, I think it's like the current ID should work with Lake Trend through September 4th, and it may take a little bit longer for, there might be some overlap with some confusion. So just be prepared for that. In addition, upcoming events, we have actually tomorrow in the
What?
library on the 3rd floor in C Building. They're having their Connect Fest again. It's Wednesday, August 26th, which is tomorrow, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the library, and there will be games, food, and prizes. So if you have some time, go up and check it out.
And
Really
for-
nice people up in the
Right,
library.
for those
guys.
who are confused, Connect Fest is really just an opportunity for you to meet people who have similar interests, talk, socialize.
Kind of
College,
like a party in the library.
right, it's like a party in the library. Everybody tries to treat college, once you get here, they're like, okay, I'm just going to focus on me, buckle down to my stuff. You really can't. You need friends. You need
It's
other
so
people
much
to support
easier
you.
You
if
really
you find
do.
a group of people to hang out with. And you don't have to join,
Everything.
You don't have to join a club. You don't have to join everything. You don't even have to do one if you don't want to.
Right.
Just make a couple friends who you have lunch with once in a while.
Right.
It gives you a reason to come up here because everyone knows that you kind of get over the hill of, when you first go back to school, you're like, I'm excited. I have new shoes. I got a new notebook. This is going to be fun.
Right.
And then once reality sets in of, okay, this is going to be hard. I got to buckle down and do it. You kind of need some more
Moral support.
something else to encourage you to come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, if you are a student, like an already college student who took a year or two off of school, it's good having friends who didn't take that time off or making new friends when you come back. So
Mhm.
then you actually feel more engaged in
Yeah.
coming back because you actually have a support group while you're at school.
And they'll help you meet other people. You're not just like,
Absolutely.
hey, we're 2 new kids. Let's figure it out together, which is cool. But if
And
you can
don't
find
let
someone who's
age-
been here,
Don't let age stop you. Oh my god, do not let age stop you.
yes.
I mean that to all the high school students right now. Do not just hang out with your own age.
Yeah, unless you're
learn a lot.
17,
Branch
then
out to the older kids at the school.
If you're
They
still-
will teach you a lot.
If you're still
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school, you're like a PSEO student or whatever, it's a little bit different. Because, still make friends, still talk to the kids in your class.
right.
But especially if this is your first semester, like you just graduated from high school and this is your first semester.
just understand that people think slightly different than you.
Yes. And it's not a bad thing. Diversity is good.
Mm-hmm. And
Embrace
all,
it.
and all that is them showing their experience, right?
Right.
All people, when people tell you, they're like, hey, you should probably try and do this, it's not them talking down to you, it's not them saying you're wrong, they're just giving you
A helpful hint.
Right, a helpful hint of experience that you may or may not already have. Ah, sweet.
We have a Tim,
Invasion.
so.
I enjoy it today. So far, today's been pretty good.
I keep thinking about my first day.
Aw, man,
You
it
can move
broke.
my backpack there if you want
I
to.
think I just broke the clip on it.
He broke my clip.
Mine or yours?
Mine.
I'm sorry.
He broke my clip.
Tim, you're destructive.
Yes, I am. I'm breaking a thing in a radio thing.
He's doing it all.
I'm sorry, Devontae. I really am.
Oh, I don't mind. I've had that backpack for a year.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel slightly better.
Hell yeah, it's nothing. As long as I can still use it. That's what the 2 clips are for.
I heard you guys talk about Connect Fest, so I had to come in here and.
You got
Join
some
the-
info
join
for
the
us
talk.
on Connect Fest?
Well, I know that there'll be a bunch of different. Thank you. Different departments from around campus that are going to be up there,
Oh, like who?
including our. My ear headphones are humming, but that's beside the point. Including our favorite student clubs from down the hallway. Any guesses?
I'm gonna guess
Cab.
an LSG.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Hey, LSG. If when you guys, hopefully he's there, and it's a rare opportunity
Who
to
is
see
he?
him. LS
Him.
Jesus.
Ellis Jesus.
I got to hear this one. What?
I gotta hear this.
Back up a little.
Fine.
So, last
Extension.
as an ex-officer of LSG, I will give you guys the inside scoop.
Okay.
Kayla, who, in my opinion, was a very good LSG president. She did a lot of stuff for this school that most people probably won't even recognize or know that
did a
she
lot.
did, but she definitely did a lot. So it was her last semester. It was a couple of other students last semester, like, to be LSG officers, and now we have a few old people, like a few of us who were there last year, not me particularly.
Old people.
We have Andre Wallace. You guys know him as Mr. Lakeland. We have
Everybody knows that.
yeah, everybody knows Andre. And everybody knows Trinidad Matt.
Yes.
Trinidad Matt is LS Jesus. He is the new president of LSG.
Is he really?
Yes.
Go Matt.
Yes, and that
You
is
didn't
why,
know that?
That
I
is
did
why
not.
he's gained the title of LS Jesus.
Oh wow.
Because that
Tim
is what
gave me
he
a look
chose
of
to call
disapproval.
himself.
Oh, so he picked the nickname. It wasn't
get
given
this,
to him.
Mario didn't disagree when he told him. Mario
Of
just
course.
laughed, and he was like, all right, go ahead, Matt, do you. So when you guys get up there and you meet the LSG group, say hi, talk to them. It's a bunch of good kids, and they have a lot of programs that you guys will really enjoy. Same with CAB. And most people in CAB don't really,
Cab
venture
is
out.
free.
yeah.
I heard there's going to be free pizza.
Free pizza?
That's a reason to go up there.
I was told that's how you get people to do your music videos. Just tell them there's, like, free food.
Pretty much.
Dude, that's how you get people to do a lot of stuff. Just tell them free food. Oh, I'm there.
I'm there.
I'm so there. What
Alright.
time?
Pizza,
Well
right?
then, if anyone's interested in doing a few music videos, we will have free pizza and cookies and donuts
Well, haven't you seen
Craft
our
food
recruiting
services.
flyers?
with coffee and milk.
Haven't you seen?
Yeah, but we don't share those, Tim.
Oh, right.
Yes, those have to.
What, the flyers or the cookies?
The cookies.
Both.
The cookie.
Shh, don't tell them that.
All right. So,
Oh.
as part of the new show, if you guys watched or listened last semester, you know that we have a tendency to ramble. So this semester, we're gonna try and keep it down, so we have plenty of talking. But you guys
Yeah.
also get to listen to some of the cool music that we picked out for
We
you.
finally have order.
Well, what if we don't like the music that you picked out?
Then you
Well,
can
then you
leave,
can write
Tim.
a strongly worded letter that we
We'll
will
ignore
review
And throw in
then
the circular
away.
file.
Right.
Okay.
We're also working on a way for people to call in here to the show as
So we
well.
can have in-studio random guests, and we can have random call-in guests.
Yeah.
So surprise both of us.
Well, we still have the Google Voice channel.
We
Yes.
do. Have we gotten it to like totally work though?
That's been working for a year.
Cool. Well, we will
Then it just hates me.
share some information on that then.
Portamonte.
Portamonte.
All right. So, in order for us to keep with our order and structure somewhat on the show,
On the whatever show.
on the It's Whatever show. 'Cause
It's Whatever.
When we go with just, it's whatever happens, and we end up talking or just sitting here staring at each other while the mics are on for a while, and then
Yeah.
we don't really play music. So, we're supposed to try
You're
and
rambling
follow-
again.
I know.
She's just explaining herself. Well, I'll save Katie on this one.
Thank you.
You guys are about to hear a little bit of this. Like, of course, it's a hot song. Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Meek Mill, All Eyes on You, followed by what does that say? I can't read.
Followed by I Can't Read by
This-
Devontae Kane.
Reflections by Mr. Wives.
Oh, Reflections, and we may have one more specialty after that. Just
Yeah.
wait and see.
All right, here you go, guys.
money, loving the feeling. Look at you now, in love with a hitter. But now it's all eyes on me, and it all lies on me. To say something to your pretty ass, some hood, what you looking at, cause I'm good for that. Birkin bags, I'm good for that. Might just be your blood for that. You might fall in love with that, got love for that. What's your name, who you with, where you from, you the shit. Choose and pick, get the right one. All these chicks got the like one. All these hits, you got the like one. All these bottles got the lights up. All these models got the white one. What you gonna do? How to run? Whoa! You ready? Baby, is you drunk? Is you had enough? Are you here looking for love? Ooh, got the club going crazy. All these but my eyes on you. Is you somebody, baby? If you ain't, girl, what we gon' do? If you ain't gon' need it, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it all up for you right now. We got the club going crazy. All eyes on you.
He was the realest, I was the baddest, we was the illest. When he approached me, I said, yo, what the deal is? In and out them dealers, rockin' chinchillas. I got him in the back of that back, I think he catching feelings. Now it's all eyes on us, and it's all lies on trust. And if them wanna trip, tell them they tour guides on us. This kitty cat on reclusive, he ducking them gooses. I put him on in that new, now he only with exclusives. He was like,
what's your name?
My name Nick.
Where you from?
New York and this
Choose and pick.
You got the right one, all them hope ain't nothing like them. You know you never wipe them. None of them ain't never hit this. Still at the top of all they hit list. What they gon' do? Meek and Nick.
Baby, is you drunk? Is you had enough? Are you here looking for love? Ooh, got the club going crazy.
All these hitters got my eyes on you. Is you somebody's baby? If you ain't, boy, what we gon' do?
If you ain't gon' need it, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it all up for you right now. We got the club going crazy. All eyes on you. She was the baddest.
He was the realest.
We was the flyest.
We was the illest.
I was the realest.
I was the baddest.
We was the flyest. Up in the building.
You didn't close the door, left a crack open. I couldn't ignore the faint possibility of having hope in this insanity that we still could be, but we're stuck floating in between. From the unshared discipline myself to let the spark start out, shattering anything that has reflection.
Okay.
Alright. Yep. Okay. So those were it was Meek Mill featuring Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, All Eyes on You, and then we had Reflections by Mr. Lives, which is a song I think I found over the summer, and I really liked it.
We tried to play like one other song, but of course YouTube is being
They
YouTube.
have some copyright or whatever. So
YouTube always has copyright problems.
Yeah.
No, they just like blocking things every once in a while.
They do. And then if you try to post anything, even if you like
you,
do
sir.
the whole like copyright shit thing,
Yeah.
That thing and the other thing.
yeah, that's thing and the other thing.
In that one place.
If you do the copyright thing and you go to post something, like I made a Linkin Park tribute video to the 2008 Hulk movie.
Ooh, that was a good movie.
Okay, like I took all the parts I really liked to one of my favorite Linkin Park songs. I mixed it all together. I went to post it. I had all the legal stuff that you're supposed to have. I had to seriously wait a week for them to post it.
A whole week?
A whole week.
Well, I can understand because they probably had to. When it comes to like copyrights and stuff. Like my friend, he goes on YouTube to find like his beats. You have to email the person. You have to email the people related to whatever it is. So like they probably had to email Linkin Park, wait for them to get confirmation, and then they had to like ask their boss and go through all this other rules that they
there's a lot
have.
of red tape.
Yeah, like it's
There you go. Red
There's
tape.
a process, and it's like, dude, if there's a process, make it clear to the people posting
Right, that there's a process.
that there is a process. Don't be like, we're gonna be mean and make you wait and torture you and not tell you why.
Oh come on, YouTube did that to the station one. I ended up uploading a few different of the band ones and it said it's copyrighted. Yeah, because
of the band.
they're Linkin Park and all that.
Yeah, some.
Even though it's no normal music and it's just band. Really? Yeah, they're that well known that they're making millions of dollars? Damn.
Yeah, I think YouTube tends to get a little crazy. Most places do tend to get power hungry once they're given their power.
You know the funny thing is?
Like
they strike
Facebook?
your account.
They what?
If you
Yeah.
go and appeal in that, if you lose, they strike your account. You have up to 3, then you lose it.
Yep.
And you have to wait, I think, about like 6 months for the strike to be removed. It's stupid.
Yep.
Well, the thing that
Everything I post is original. Let YouTube try and give me a strike. I
there
can sue them.
No, that's if you argue with them, saying that you own the rights in that too or not.
If I own the rights to it, I own the rights to it. And I own the rights to a few things that I've posted on YouTube. So, like, they don't own anything. They pay me.
God bless Google for taking it over, making it more messed up than what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Google.
Gotta love Google.
All right. Well, there is a video, and YouTube will let us play it. Last year, are you ready to review this video, or you want to talk some more?
That's right. So, of course, you all remember, it's video review time. So, if you're listening and you want to see what we're talking about rather than just hear it, go to livestream.com/Lake Effect. We will be immediately on your screen. It's
We'll be
like
right
magic.
Oh. So, okay. So this,
And if you don't believe in magic, it's science.
or pixie dust, whatever. Stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science
He's
Guy.
on Netflix. He's on
know.
Netflix.
He is amazing.
There was
That's the only way I like to learn
I found a
science. Thank you
YouTube
very
video
much.
that was Bill Nye
Yeah.
the Science Guy reads mean tweets, and it made me really sad.
I had to go there.
Bill Nye. I did watch this video of him where he just had like he was doing a discussion. Smoked so many people's intelligence.
He's so smart.
He is.
And like it's weird. You wouldn't think it's kind of like being like, oh, Barney's a genius now, but no, like just
Barney's
because
always been a genius.
Well, just because like Bill Nye was on kids shows and stuff. Like, he's cool.
They
So,
tried to diminish it, but that guy.
That guy's like,
He's
you
awesome.
can't diminish me.
I'm smart.
Right, he took an ice cream scooper and just kept digging people a new one.
I got a brain.
All right, so what is this video though?
This video is it's Selena Gomez's new song, and this is the one where it's just her. She has the remix with A$AP Rocky. And
ASAP.
this one, her new song is called Good For You. And I watched the video and listened to the song at the same time for the first time. And sometimes, if you hear the song by itself first, you don't really like it, and then if you watch the video, you like it more. other times, if you watch the video for the first time, it ruins the song for you forever.
True.
And I don't like the song by itself, and this video makes me really angry. So we are going to review it. Have you seen it?
I did watch it. I
have
saw
heard the song. I have not seen the
I
video.
really avoid everything she plays because it's
I
sort of
don't
a little bit
blame you.
noisy.
It was on the page.
I was trying to be
I was
optimistic.
looking through and I was like, well, what is this? And there was like a nice little paragraph with the video, so I
I
was
got a
like,
little carried away.
okay, I have to watch this now. This is gonna be a review. I just
Yeah, I'm
knew
not
it.
going to lie. Yeah, I just avoid everything by her.
I mean, I
I own a lot of her albums.
I'm not a huge. I haven't really been a huge fan of her. I liked her acting when she was in Wizards of Waverly Place.
But
I
had
thought
a
she
big-
was amazing.
She was good, but
She
her
is a
head
good
is
actress.
huge.
You don't find her attractive. We talked about that. I remember.
It's such a big head.
Bobblehead.
Big head, baby shoulders. How does she support it?
I don't know, but she does it. She doesn't do a very good job of it in this video, as you'll find out.
It's
So
all
let's-
air.
She's laying on the floor.
So this isn't a bad, like, you know. Now,
It's a weird couch.
I like that it's lime green and leather.
It's like plush. I think it's like
Oh
velvet.
yeah, no, yeah, that's right. It's soft. It's
I'm
soft.
14K.
Is it just me or does she look like she's drugged?
Doing it up like my
Like, look at her eyes. She's like out of it.
Like, you, anyone else notice she's actually
They say
naked
that
and
it's
like wearing just a
so
robe?
good,
Yeah.
so good.
What
She doesn't have
happens
clothes
with-
on in this video.
So don't
What happens with all these kids that we...
These
happens
Disney
to
okay
Disney these
Disney
days?
kids are supposed to suppress their sexuality and all this other stuff to appeal to the children. So then when they break free of the Disney contract, you see their actual selves. Miley Cyrus has always been Miley Cyrus.
Like, she took it
We
to
are
an
just allowed to
extreme.
see it now.
I just wanna look good.
Like, this is...
for you.
Like,
Let me show you
She's
how
trying to
I
appeal,
want to
and
be
I can
yours.
understand, like, that's the point of her saying, like, I want to look good for you. Like, she's wearing things that are, and she's doing things that are said to be, like, you know, attractive to a male.
right.
So
it just-
she's trying to gain his approval.
She just looks so uncomfortable in this video.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
Actual passion.
passion, there's no confidence. Like, if you look at, like, Sierra's music videos, she's dressed similarly to this and she's moving and stuff,
But
but
she
she has the
didn't.
confidence and she owns it.
She walk out.
Say I give it to you hard, so bad, make you never wanna leave. I won't. Gonna wear that dress
Yeah.
you like, skin tight, do my hair up real nice.
She just looks scared and sad.
I realized, like, how she said she was gold at the beginning, too.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, I'm worth it. Like, why don't you appeal to me? That's what this is. This is her crying out, trying to figure out why.
So we should go track her down and hit her.
Maybe it's
Sign
you're
her
like
up
a
for
broad,
an
you're laying on the
institution.
floor.
Right. She's lost her desirability in someone she desires. That's what I'm saying. And it sucks.
So we need to go put her in a rehab center. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that
She
might
just
help.
looks like she doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Trust me, I can take you there.
What?
Trust me, I can take you there.
Huh?
Trust me, I.
Yeah, we know.
Trust me, I just wanna look good.
Yeah, we do it on purpose.
Baby, let me be good to you.
See, I realize people hear the music playing and then they hear us talking about the video, so they get confused. That's why I said log on to your computers.
We're reviewing the video and talking about it
Did I just
at
go
the
get a
same time.
giant
Yep.
straight
That's what we're
jacket?
doing.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Just forget it.
Hey, you're
There are
right.
moments when
She
she
looks like
smiles,
she's torturing
right?
herself.
There are moments when she like smiles and looks happy, but then there are other times like there she looks okay, but
Can
then
we
there are
just
other
get her-
times where she's like,
That was the end. She was probably done. She was so happy to be done with it, and they're like, and
probably
cut that
was.
scene. She's like, thank you,
You got
God.
towards the end of the video and she looked so happy to be done with it. She's like, yes!
Yeah, you know, and
I can put a bra on.
but that may also be one of those moments that probably wasn't even her song. Like,
Yeah.
we also have to throw that into the fact because not everybody writes their own songs. Somebody may
Can we
write the
just
song
get
and be
her
like,
a-
hey, can I buy that song off you? And they'll do it.
Yeah.
Can we just
And
get
if
her a
you're-
straight jacket
If you're,
It'll
if you're
be
gonna
easier.
buy the song off of someone,
and just throw her up in a nice padded room?
If you
Let's
want.
look how bad she,
She didn't look miserable.
in a way.
miserable.
She looked miserable for the fact that she even her manager was making her do this. Not miserable for the fact that she actually felt
How many
the pain
views
of the
does
song.
that have?
Too many.
The video.
We'll just call it
Yes.
that. Too many.
This video has
85,000 views and counting.
For God's sakes, don't waste your time.
the song.
If it gets over 1 million, I'm going to really
I
go off.
understand that, like,
It's already
music
over 1
is-
million.
People, managers and corporate, like people who are in charge of the artists and stuff, they want to do something that'll appeal to a wide range of people.
True.
And they say this is gonna be a hit, so you sing it.
But
I'm sorry, I have to say this. There is actually something about Hollywood and the music industry that actually really upsets me, and it's the sex appeal. They keep trying to sell sex and partying and drugs and alcohol.
Yep.
Like it's this
It's the
great,
thing.
amazing thing.
And it's really not.
It's not. It does not make you happiness. Doesn't bring you happiness. If anything, it sucks all the money out of you.
Yep.
It makes your life miserable.
And just ties you
And it gives
over.
you a bunch of health problems.
But I think that's why part of the problem with like younger people like Miley Cyrus and a lot of other Disney Channel stars and young people, when they get involved in Hollywood, they have all this money and the lifestyle like that, it's glamorized and they're told that this is what's good and this is what you should be doing, and people want to see them do that, but then it gets to the point that it's too much and they can't handle it anymore.
I realize if there's one thing that's always has to be a constant factor in music and all things entertainment, the person who is the entertainer has to agree, feel, love, have passion towards whatever it is that they're being asked to do.
It makes a difference.
Right, because that's why you get crappy movies. Because you got a bunch of people who didn't really care about the roles. They didn't want to try and actually do something. They didn't want to make the camera believe it. They wanted to believe it for the people who was paying them. They were like, I'm just going to do
No,
enough.
they want the money.
It's a paycheck.
They just want the money.
Want the paycheck.
There's a movie came out over the summer, and it was like the guy with the mustache. I can't remember. It was Johnny Depp. Had a lot of big names.
Yes.
You know what a movie I'm talking
Yes,
about?
I know. The one where Johnny Depp had the mustache, and he was always talking like this, old boy.
Yeah. And he was like British and fancy, and
Yeah,
it
that
had a
movie was
lot of
funny.
big names. It was Johnny Depp, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ewan McGregor.
Oh, I know what movie
Like,
you're talking about.
All these really famous people, and I don't know if it was just the writing was off, the cast didn't mesh well, or what. But I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't as funny. It wasn't Johnny Depp's funniest moment. It was
like,
funny, but
they had
it
all
suffered.
these big names, but they weren't into it.
And I didn't see this movie, but Adam Sandler's movie, Pixels.
How was that?
With the video games attacking, I didn't see it. One of my friends saw it and said that it was one of Adam Sandler's worst movies ever. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of Adam Sandler movies that I thought were pretty bad, but actually did really well in the box office.
What about Cobbler? How was that? That was another Adam
I
Sandler
keep
movie.
seeing it on Netflix, and it keeps popping up as a drama.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to watch it. Like,
I don't know if I could watch Adam Sandler be serious.
I don't. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
First time in our lifetimes.
It's like taking
Maybe
Jim
that could-
Carrey,
yeah.
and right after he did the Riddler role, and then telling him to do Me, Myself, and Irene. Like Me, Myself, and Irene had to wait before he could do that. He had to like calm down his jokey. Adam Sandler is always jokey.
Always joking.
Yeah.
He does not do serious roles.
You can. There has to be a
Right.
transition period. 'Cause
Grown-ups-
If you expect one thing from one person consistently, and then it's like bam, something different, it throws you off. You're like in shock.
Right.
You mean like going from country to death metal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like the most mature roles Adam Sandler has had is in 8 Crazy Nights,
Yep.
Big Daddy,
Yep.
and
Billy
the
Madison.
Grown Ups movie. Billy Madison, not even Billy Madison. Billy Madison, he was a freaking grown man who couldn't get his life together because he was too caught up acting like a child because he was
That
rich.
was one of his more successful movies, though. and
That
that's
was
the
one of
that
his more
people-
successful movies, but even still, that was him joking.
Right.
He wasn't serious. Happy Gilmore, even. That was a jokey movie. He wasn't entirely serious.
Why?
Mr. Deeds.
I
That
don't
was
know.
a jokey movie.
That's
Yeah.
just what he's known for. That's
Why
what
would it be a
Right.
jokey movie? A hockey stick and a golf ball. Come on.
I know.
That's just a giveaway right off the bat.
Let's play golf hockey.
What could go wrong?
Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds had a black foot that was frostbitten.
Oh,
that
yeah.
he was able to have people hit with a fire poker. He put it. He. which makes no sense. He broke his frozen foot through thick ice in a lake. You're not allowed to do that. His leg actually should have broken, regardless of frostbite.
Because
or
it
not.
was some stunt, whatever, replacement of ice.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's what they use.
And then,
salt and water and that it turns
But that's
into
fun.
something like that.
So if you take salt, dip it on ice, ladies and
Or
gentlemen. take
sugar
salt.
and ice. Yeah.
Well, salt, that's what they put on the roads and
Yeah,
everything.
anything mineral, I think. Like, you can take sand and put it on ice and it'll erode sand away. Or it'll erode the ice away. All it
I don't
needs is,
know.
like, wind.
'Cause
They use sand in Texas.
It was
They don't
on
get salt.
Mythbusters. They had somehow they make fake
See, that
ice in
saves
windows.
money. Buy sand.
Grind rocks.
Help keep your driveway less icy.
Oh my god.
So
I
has
would
everyone had a first good day back? Or first couple good days back?
So far, I've seen a lot of crazy hairstyles
Yeah.
since I've been back. And I've seen a lot of people who changed their hairstyles over the summer and changed them back. And that's funny to me because it's like you had it, you had to switch it, now you're back to it. That's cool. At least you found yourself.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you find one that you're like, this looks good, but, you know, maybe I can do better. And then you're like, nope, this is terrible. And then you go
I
back
should have
to
just
what
kept it the last way. Don't know why I did this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sadly, I cut my dreads off, so there's no getting those back for like another year or two.
took you, what, 3 years
Dun,
to
dun,
get them?
dun.
That was 3 years of growing dreadlocks.
I've seen several beginnings of dreadlocks today, and I find them very
I know.
funny looking.
I
I'm not,
I
like,
love it.
I know what they're gonna look like eventually, and I know that's how you want it. And
But
there's, like,
when they're
transition
short.
period. But when they're short, they look like little worms.
I came back and I went over to the Y building where like I would hang out with the basketball players and stuff, and some of them are still there. They're all cool guys. Frank was one. Frank had hair like mine last I'd seen him, and he has dreads. And I was like, and everybody's like, you don't have dreads now? Like, yeah, no. I see what it's like. As soon as I cut them off, everybody got them. So I don't mind that mine are gone, because I feel like if they weren't for me, none of you would have it. You guys make me feel better about
Trendsetter.
my decisions. Trendsetter.
I keep thinking about my first day of school here today, and I don't know. I was terrified the first day. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to behave in class. I didn't know what the bathroom policy was, because I was sitting in class and I was like, okay, I really have to go to the bathroom. What do I do?
Oh yeah, 'cause the bathroom policy
And
was
I was
high
like-
school. Oh god.
Because in high school, you raise your hand, they sign the hall pass or whatever, you get permission to go. And I was like, okay, it's college. I'm pretty sure I don't have to raise my hand, but what if I get in trouble for just getting up and leaving? I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and wait for someone else to do see what happens. And then I noticed a couple other people they just get up and leave, and I was like, okay, well, what if I get in trouble? They didn't, but I'm still gonna get in trouble.
That is
So
always
I
a
remember,
thought.
I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I was about to stand up, and this other guy got up and walked out. And I was like, we can't go at the same time. They're going to think we're leaving together. We're going to, doing something. And we're going to get in trouble. And all I have to do is go to the bathroom. So I remember sitting there, panicking about it.
Bladder full.
I don't know what the teacher is saying at this point. I just have to go to the bathroom, and I can't because somebody else walked out of the classroom right now. And I know I'm an adult, but I can't. I'm not allowed.
Oh my god. You know, this is cool because this would be this is really an anniversary show, and I like it because it was literally a year ago that I came onto this bad boy with you, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And we sat in here for an hour, listened
Then
to
she
music,
came along.
talked about absolutely nothing, and we waited 2 days later. Katie shows up to learn, and I was like, dude, I need a co-host. Jeremiah's too busy, and you seem like a cool person. And so far, and I like it because this show has had its fair share of, we've even had our own reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody else's show gets a review.
You know, this is 1 year from the 3 to 5 whatever I came up with.
Yeah, this is literally the anniversary of its whatever.
Except we're lacking one thing.
What's that?
He's coming down the mountain when he comes. Remember that?
That was it because I had chosen the name. That was when I.
But then I
decided to give
came up with
myself
that
a
side
name.
story.
That's true. And that side story worked. That how Mountain Man came to be. I don't even. And it's funny because
1 year.
Steph still calls me that.
Which is weird because I've never heard anyone else ever call you that.
I know.
Except me,
went
he's
from-
coming down about when he comes.
It went from Mountain Man to I became Static Shock.
Which I've still never heard
And I
anyone
find
else
that
ever call
funny.
you that.
Yeah, because you're not around when they do. I'm so glad you're not. 'Cause it's weird. I walk into a room and people are like, okay, over the summer, my friend Foot, his last name is Foot. I'm leaving it at that. My friend Foot had a house party. Foot's house parties are legendary. Like Barney Stinson legendary. So I show up and my friends have all been there. People are already drunk, having a good time. I show up and 2 people, and this is what's weird. All it takes is 2 people. They were like, "Is that Static Shock?" That's all it took. And then all of a sudden now, like, all these people who didn't know me were just like, "Hey, what's up, man? You know him? Yeah, how do you know him?" Like, you just had a party. Yeah, like, yeah, dude, I do this, that, and the third. They're, oh, man. Like, this show makes me happy because I realize without this show, I wouldn't, like, a lot of the stuff that's gone on wouldn't be going on the way it's going. You know, I wouldn't have had the confidence to do what I've been doing, which is trying to produce music and, you know, help other people be heard. So I think, like, this is probably the best thing that Lakeland has, in my own opinion, because this is the one place where you can truly be yourself and no one can tell you you're wrong.
Oh, I totally agree
Say
with you.
what?
Yes.
Totally agree with you.
I like it. So, you know.
Because come join the dark side, we have cookies.
Oh yeah, come join the dark side. We have cookies.
And we like to get sentimental from time to time.
From time to time. We'll try to keep it down a little
All we
bit.
said was
No
we had them.
promises.
Not that we're going to share them.
That's one of the things that I do like about the show, though, is that we go from just the randomness of it. We'll go from, like, one song, and it's, like, hardcore. Like, you get some, like,
We'll have
crazy
rock.
hip-hop music or screamo. Something strange and crazy is happening. And then we get all quiet and sentimental, and we're like, here's another loud song for
We
you.
get serious on you. I Kanye West it.
Oh, really?
As
Is that what
Andre
we're calling
once
it now?
said, I Kanye West it. That was the greatest thing
beautiful.
ever. He was like, "How
I
do
missed
you?"
that one.
You were here for that one.
Was I?
That was when Ty was here, Andre was here. Like, that was the day where we just had a bunch of Lakeland students in this place, and it was packed. And, like,
I don't think it was actually up here.
yes, it was in this room. I was sitting in that chair. I remember.
Darn.
I remember. You may have been smoking that day. You were having, because that was also during
Yeah.
your bad week.
Your
That was during your
tobacco.
bad week. I remember. Yeah.
I feel like it's nice now because we've all been a year, at least, pretty much, and everyone's kind of coming back, and so we've all had, okay, this is your bad week, or like, he's got that face on, give him a little bit of
Right, give him
space,
some space.
and we know what we're doing in here now, and we can teach other people, so it's good. It's gonna be a good year, guys.
Yeah. As long as, and I'm gonna say this because it's the beginning of the year, and it's something that's gonna happen no matter what. All of the stuff that went on during your summer, let it go.
It's over.
Summer
It's
doesn't
over.
matter anymore.
There was a
happened.
summer?
Exactly.
There-
Question mark.
There are
I
pictures
don't
and
remember
posts on
summer,
social media,
Right.
but leave it.
You know, and if it, regardless, because it's gonna happen day to day. People are gonna talk about you, and that's just jealousy. Take it as that. You know, haters are gonna hate, and if you don't have people who hate you, you aren't doing it right.
I got a few of those.
If people don't hate you, you aren't doing it right. Because when everybody's so caught up in what you're doing, they're trying to be like you. They want to make the moves that you're making because they know that they can't do it. So as long as you keep doing you, be happy. Don't let that person say anything bad about you. And if they say bad about you, you know the truth. Run with the truth. And those people who want to believe those naysayers and liars, disregard them. Excommunicate them from your life because those people are there to do nothing but make your life miserable. This is the time to make it freaking wonderful. You should, like that guy. He just walked by with so many snacks. So many snacks. He's happy. He may not be. He may have sat there. He probably was like, dude, I'm hungry.
Oh,
I
they're
am
probably
so
giving
hungry.
out their free cookies.
They're definitely giving out
downstairs.
free cookies downstairs.
Okay, we gotta go downstairs.
We gotta go downstairs.
I want a cookie.
Hit them. Can you find
Are you gonna share
that
your
Drake
cookies?
song? can you hit them with the Drake? Send them out with some Drake. People love Drake. And when we send people out with Drake, people are happy.
Okay, we'll look for it.
Are you sure?
I'm almost
Can
positive.
we find a more upbeat Drake song?
Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't. Drake.
He changes his
Oh,
mind
wait,
after
you
that.
wanna go- yeah, I was gonna say that or Fine China.
Fine China?
Chris Brown?
Oh, yeah.
Fine China. Because
Okay, here's the radio edit for Fine China, guys.
Perfect.
Chris Brown song. So we're gonna go for the day, but we'll be back on Thursday at 3
at 3
or at 2.
I thought we were going for 2 to 4. I thought
2
that
to 4.
was yeah.
Okay,
So
we'll be back
so-
on Thursday at 2.
until
and,
you get the
I
normal.
went off
block
of
on
what you guys
Thursdays.
told me yesterday.
Yeah, today was kind of hectic.
Was today supposed to be 2?
Today was supposed to be 2,
Because
but
I came in and they were like, no, Kyle's on.
Oh, I
now.
thought 2
oh,
was
Kyle's
Kyle.
okay.
We'll
so
work out
Kyle's
the
still on-
scheduling
So then
mix
we're
up.
3 to 4. Sweet.
So we're 3 to 4 on Tuesdays and 2
And
to
2 to
4
4 on-
on Thursdays.
So no matter what, show's over at the same time. You guys know when to look for us.
All right, we'll be here. In the meantime, here's the song. Have a good day. Be nice to people.
Peace.
Tip your waitress.